Okay, eighth graders, happy Tuesday. So hopefully yesterday you completed that quick analysis of the photograph of the Little Rock Nine. Okay, it gave you kind of a little idea of what we're getting into. So now we're going to start the civil rights unit altogether. Okay, we're going to do about 3 weeks worth of research, and then at the end you'll have a fun project to do. Okay, so let's dive right into it. All right, so this is part one of the civil rights movement. Okay, you're going to do some readings in chapter 10.1, sections 2 through 6. If you follow the schedule below and you do 2 readings a day, 2 to 3 readings a day, you're going to be right on track. And you fill out only the parts of the graphic organizer below that pertain to those readings. And I'm going to go through that real quick. All right. So you're going to read and explore the pictures and the videos of these sections. If there's a reading or if there's a little thing, click me and look at all these little things to fill out. Don't do it. Just the reading, the videos, and any pictures that might be at the bottom. Okay. When you're done with that, you're going to fill out this graphic organizer. And the suggested day to turn this in will be April 23rd, which is Thursday. Okay. Again, if you don't turn it in on Thursday, you'll get a 0 in hack. We're doing zeros now, so you can get a kind of judge what your grade might be. As soon as you complete something, that 0 goes away, and I put the points you earned. Those zeros are not permanent. Okay, it's just a way to mark what you haven't done and what you have done. They will get changed as soon as you complete something. Okay, the suggested dates to turn them in or to work on. Do sections 2 to 3 on Tuesday, sections 4 and 5 on Wednesday, and 6 on Thursday. If you do it that way, it's going to be really easy to manage, and you'll get this done lickety-split. So let's talk about the graphic organizer. Be brief in your answers. You don't have to write a lot. I just want to see that you understand what you've read. Make sure it's in your own words. Okay, don't just copy and paste. I do look at that, believe it or not. And let's take a look. So the first thing you're going to do in the first boxes that says event and add a very brief summary is you're going to look at the first topic. You're going to write a brief summary of what that topic is. Then the one next to it, how did this event contribute to the civil rights movement? How do you think that this added to the movement? What did it bring to it? What did it either make people want to fight against or fight for? And finally, how did Americans outside of the movement respond to this? What did the people who weren't directly affected to this event, how did they feel about that? All the answers will be found in your Discovery Tech readings, okay? So these are the events you're going to look at. You're going to look at the African American institutions. You're going to look at breaking baseball's color line. Some of you may already know that already. Emmett Till, what happened to Emmett Till? The Legal Defense Fund, what did it do? 2 cases that were associated with the Legal Defense Fund, Shelley versus Kramer and Sweat versus Painter. Then the big one, the one that really kind of cemented things that were going on, the Legal Defense Fund and Brown versus the Board of Education. This part, don't tell me all about Brown versus Board of Education. Tell me about how the Legal Defense Fund filed suit to lead to Brown versus the Board of Education. The next one, you're going to actually talk about Brown versus the Board of Education of Topeka. Okay? What was that? And then those other 2 things. How did it affect the movement, and how did it affect the Americans who were not involved in this movement? And then finally, Ruby Bridges and James Meredith. Who were they? What were they involved in? And how did they affect the movement and the people who weren't involved in the movement? Any questions? Email me, request a video chat, whatever you need. This is suggested due date of Thursday. Okay. If you turn it in after Thursday, be sure to email me so I can change that 0 in hack to the points that you've earned. I'm sure most of you are going to earn 30. The work that you've been doing has been really good. I've been really great, really like reading it and looking at it. So you've been doing good work. So just keep it up and you'll be fine. Okay. Next week, we'll have part 2, and it will take all of Monday through Thursday. And there'll be a little bit more reading, but not much. Okay. So like I said, the research will take 3 weeks, and then the final week will be a project that will wrap up the civil rights movement. Okay. Any questions? Email, request a video chat. I hope you guys have a wonderful week unless I talk to you sooner. Bye.